How's it going, OnlineBookClub.org? I'm back here with another Thursday video. Now today I'm doing a new challenge, and I've created a bunch of these challenges in the past. Any booktuber, anyone who likes reading and wants to do this challenge, go for it and let me know that you did it. I'm going to take different books, I'm going to assign them to a different person in my life. What kind of book do I think of when I think of my best friend? What kind of book do I think of when I think of my girlfriend, my brother, etc.? So I'm going to pick 5 people. They could be your family, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. Even if you want to use your pet, you can. Whatever reason you choose that you're picking that book for them is right. There's no standards, rules, any subset of things you have to go by. It's your decision on what book you want to assign to each person. The people I'll be describing with books is my brother Nick, my girlfriend Kate, my best friends Nolan, Joey, and Austin. So those are the 5 different people, and I'll explain why each book goes to each person. So the first person is Austin. Now I picked Kill Switch for Austin because I think at any moment he could kill. No, I'm just kidding. This is a joke. I just knew he would probably get annoyed that I did that, so I had to. The real book, it doesn't have a crazy meaning. It's called Calico Joe by John Grisham. It's just a fictional baseball story, and Austin is probably the biggest baseball fan I've ever met in my life, and he memorizes every little detail about baseball. And I read this book about 2 years ago and it was fantastic. John Grisham's an amazing author. I actually like the podcast that he does right now. So first book, this is what Austin gets. 2 is Nolan. Nolan's probably been my best friend for the longest amount of time. So this one's for Nolan. It's called Gone Girl, because every girl he ever talks to is always gone after a short period of time. Boom, roasted. Sorry, that's not real. It's another joke. I gotta stop with these jokes. I've been trying to get him to read for a very long time, he doesn't. So I picked a very simple book. A very easy book that I know would appeal to his interest and that it wouldn't be tough to read. Nolan's a very smart person. I don't even think by me saying he doesn't read a lot, he's not smart. He just chooses not to. If he applied himself, he'd be a great reader. It's called The Super Bowl, an official retrospective. Little words, big pictures. A recount of almost every Super Bowl. It's like 2001, 2002. It's an older book. There's a lot of reading that actually is involved, but there's also a lot of pictures so he has a visual going along with it, since he hasn't probably read a book in a while. This is a perfect book for Nolan because lots of pictures, football, he's a big sports fan, and I think it's perfect for him. I enjoyed reading this book. I think that if you're a fan of sports, you'll like this one, and Nolan's a fan of sports. Next up is my brother Nick. I'm actually gonna assign him the book that he gave me. He only gave me one book in my life, and it was a few Christmases ago, and this was the book. It's called Wake Up Happy by Michael Strahan, which is kind of like an autobiography, motivational book from ex-New York football giant, one of my favorite players of all time, Michael Strahan. And this book was phenomenal. He really came from nothing. It was cool to see him talk about everything that led him to get to the point where he was today. And I think also Nick, who's not an average reader, would enjoy this because it's not too crazy. And Nick's definitely more of a non-fiction reader too. He doesn't really like fiction books. So when he does read, he reads autobiographies and about different subjects that are true. So I think this would be perfect for him, and he gave it to me, so that's a pretty cool coincidence. Pretty cool coinky dink. So when I first met my now girlfriend years ago, for the first birthday that we knew each other, she got me Perks of Being a Wallflower. And I've talked about this book so many times, but I still think no matter how many books we get each other, this will be the most important because it was the first book that she ever gave me and the book that propelled me to start reading again. I think that's extremely important and why I'm making this video in the first place. So I would definitely have to give Perks of Being a Wallflower to her. She showed me the book, I showed her the movie. It was a cool little exchange of perks that got us to be closer. This would definitely be the one I give to her. And last up is my friend Joey. I feel like Joey's read a lot of fiction in the past, but now he's really on this non-fiction learning binge where everything he's reading, he's trying to retain and learn from it and move forward in his schooling career and life. And he goes to school for computer science. This book is called Contagious: Why Things Catch On by Jonah Berger. It doesn't exactly pertain to what he's studying in school, or pertain to it at all. I feel like he would learn so much from this. I know I learned so much from this when I read this about 2 years back. It's about why things catch on, whether it be commercials, videos online, products on TV, whatever you see, why it catches on, why things go big. And it talks about how things appeal to certain emotions, and that's why they blow up. So I really think Joey would enjoy this one. That's the challenge. I picked my 5 friends. I assigned them a different book. I doubt, if they haven't read the book already, I doubt they're gonna read it in the future, but I think it's cool to take something that's important to me and kind of assign it and just use it to describe each one of a close person in my life. I keep trying to create more challenges, so I hope you like this kind of video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for videos on our YouTube channel every Thursday. Like our Facebook page. I appreciate all of that so much. Last week's User of the Week was you. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you want to be next week's User of the Week, take one person or 2 people in your life and assign different books to them. Let me know what those books are and why you assigned it to them. See you guys next Thursday.